We have team coverage right now on this developing story. We've learned that the Department of Children and Families is in the middle of a proposed set of rule changes to how daycares are regulated statewide.
Investigative reporter Carla Ray has been on top of the agency's policies all week, and Carla is live now in the studio. You learned that changes would make failing to double-check transport vehicles like this Honda van for kids left inside one of the most serious violations.
Yeah, that's one of the few changes to make the regulations for daycare stronger, but we found other proposed changes that will actually take violations that could result in an immediate shutdown now and reduce them to a less serious offense that could only carry a fine.
Rules were ignored at Little Miracles Daycare this week when this 3-year-old boy, Myles Hill, was somehow left inside a hot van for nearly 12 hours. But under current DCF rules, if he had been discovered before he died, the daycare center may not even be facing a fine. Despite being required by Florida code to do so, right now, if a daycare driver and a second staff member fail to physically inspect a visual sweep of a transport vehicle to ensure that no child was left inside, it's considered a Class 2 violation. 9 Investigates told you that's not serious enough for DCF to shut a place down or even impose fines until the same rule has been broken multiple times. But under these proposed changes, that violation would become a Class 1. Still not serious enough to require DCF to shut a place down, but it gives the agency the discretion to do so. The proposal would also crack down on daycare cleanliness. Facilities noted to have serious health or safety hazards would receive Class 1 violations and automatically receive at least a fine of no less than $100 per day. But some rules for daycares would be relaxed. Discipline associated with food, rest, or toileting would no longer carry an automatic fine and instead be considered a less serious Class 2 violation. Same change applies when daycare personnel lie about the facility to parents, licensing authorities, and even law enforcement.
And a lot of people are upset about this. The owner of Little Miracles, Audrey Thornton, who held that tear-filled press conference yesterday, isn't facing any charges at this time, but we confirmed today that she was actually convicted of trafficking cocaine back in 1995. DCF told us they granted her an exemption to open a daycare. In studio, Carla Ray, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.